Hi, good morning, everybody. This is Bhaskar. You're watching Bhaskar Time. Today, looking for an ARM processor lab program, that is the number of ones and zeros we are going to find out in a 32-bit number. How to find out this one? First, we need to understand. So, how to find out number of ones and zeros in a given number? So in order to find out, we can use a different logics. So you can use a shift left, shift right, rotate instruction. You can use in this program. I'm going to use just one of the rotate instruction. By using the rotate instruction, so I need to find out how many zeros is there and ones is there. So it's very simple. That instruction used here is just rotate instruction. And I'll take one example here. What is an example? So I take a number, it is 10. In hexadecimal, 10 is nothing but 0A. Then if I'm going to represent it in binary, I'll get it is all zeros. At the end, you'll get 1 0 and 1 0. So in this 10, how many ones is there? Only 2 ones is there. And how many zeros is there? Here I'm going to use 30 zeros because totally 32-bit number. But when come to an execution, why I'm going to showing this one? So it will not show the 30 and 32 in my program. It will show a 1EH and 20H. You need to understand 32 in decimal, it's equal to 20H in your hexadecimal, and 30 in your decimal is equal to 1EH in your hexadecimal. H it is not coming in representation of hexadecimal only. I'm going to return. So it will display 1E as well as 20. Clear? So how to do this one? Let's see on that. First, I need to set the counter first logic. So let's on the full algorithm. First, I need to initialize it, giving the segregation of data memory and code memory, everything I need to do. So you already know the previous programs. Just first, I need to initialize my counters because one require for I need to check 32-bit number. For that, I require one count. So one for zeros, one for ones. That's why R3 looking for zeros, R0 looking for ones, and R1 looking for number of bit check. Then how to represent? So in order to represent this one, move R0 comma 0 I'm going to use, move R1 comma 0 I'm going to use, move R3 comma 0. Now to for the counter I'm going to use 3 resistors. Okay. After that, what is my process here? It is just I'm going to use, so store the given number into the one of the resistor. Just do the rotate right, and if the value, if it is 1, if my after rotating my carry bit which will be affected, if C is equal to 1, then I need to increase my R0 to R0 plus 1 because R0 looking for my bits of what it is, number of ones. And if it is R3 looking for, you can see that what is a resistor, R3 looking for number of zeros, R0 looking for ones. If carry it is 1, means carry it is 1 means what? So carry it is 1 means, so 1 it is detected, means count of ones. I'm going to use R0, right? So I need to use R0 plus 1. Okay, and you can see that R3 looking for zeros because carry it is 0, then I'm going to use R3 plus 1. It's very simple, and increment the count by the values. And number of bit checking also it will be increases, and gradually and increment bit 1 and repeat the process. Very simple logic. Let's see how to do this one. See that my program already taken the procedure, everything here it is. So number of zeros and parts. Okay, okay. So I need to remove this program. Yeah. So once you type the program, so already have my program, just I'm going to adding this one. So adding the program, add an even zeros. So you need to type the program. ASM file. Zeros and ones I already have. So just add it. Okay. So this is my program. I already taken this one. See the logic. First I'll take the values of 0, R0, R1, R3 values. Next I'll take the number. So you can take any number here it is. So up to 32-bit number you can take. Here I taken 0x of A means it is my number, it is 10. So after that move S R2, R2 comma rotate right. I'm going to do why I given S means in order to affect my flag resistor. And I'm going to use BLO instruction. So how it is working? Suppose my carry flag it is equal to 0, then I need to skip the process. Otherwise, I need to R not to increase because R not used for number of ones and R3 looking for number of zeros. Go to next. After that, my count should be it increases. So R1 value looking for my count, checking number of bits. If it is equal, Then I need to stop the process. If it is not equal, I'm going to checking by 32-bit number. If not equal, loop it will be repeated. Just analyze the logic, just do the save, will target. After targeting this, next I'll go to the debug, start and stop the debug. Okay, so I'm not going to use this memory locations right now in this program. Just I'm going to use register window. Okay, leave. Next, just skip the process. Okay, now first see R naught value loaded the value it is 0. You can see that R naught value loaded the value it's initially it is 0. Next it is R1 value also 0, R2 value also 0. But because initially I made it a 0, if it has some random value, sometimes that's why. Next it is R2 loaded the value. So R2 having the A. Now you can see that I'm going to rotate one time and I'm going to pass this to R2. See now after rotating, you can take on 1010. After rotating right, first value will come 0 out. 0 once come out, it is what 1010 become it is 101. 101 means the value become it is 5. That's why R2 value it is 5. And you can the XPSR register value, so you'll get the 0 values only. My carry flag it is 0 only. I think it will changes. Next, you see that so it is 0 detected. Next, go to R3. It is my count for R3. It will be increases. 0 become it is 1. Next, so it is compare. It is a 32-bit bits are covering or not, because I need to use R1 also should be increased because number of bit checking, either it is a 32-bit or not, I need to check, right? So that's why I'm going to use that one. Once you find out that it is not 32-bit, then repeat the process. Go to loop 1. Next, you'll go to and again 5. Again, I'm going to repeat it. So you can see that 101 again if repeated means 1 it will come out. Let's see how it is my changing my APS. See, carry flag it is become it is 1 because my now 1 it is come out. So first 1010 first 0 it will come out, already shown here. So in this example, first 0 come out, next it is 1 come out. 0 come out means carry 0, next it is become it is 101 become 5, next it is so value 1 it is come out, that's why my carry flag it is set now. Okay, so if it is get set means the count it will be increases of this one. This R not count it will be increases. Just see R not count it will be increases become it is 1. Similarly, you repeat the process, and here I'm going to use the counter for R1 until you are getting 32. Here it is not a 32 because hexadecimal of 32 is nothing but 20H. So up to until you are getting 20, this process it will be repeated. So okay, so this process is continuously it will be repeated 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see that, and number of 7, 8, B, C, D, E, F, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, 8, 1, 9. Now 1, 9. Now you see that it become 1A, 1B, sorry, 1C, 1D, 1E, 1F. Okay. After 1F, next you see that 20. Now once you 20 means it's logically it is a 32. After that you can see the cursor will come to B and E. After that it is stop NOP condition. If you do any process it will not repeated, it will be stopped. Now you see that so R1 value become 20 means compare 32 bit number of once it will store in the R0 value I'll get 2 and R3 value 1E. It is nothing but number of zeros. 1E is nothing but already told in the logic 1E is nothing but 30 and 20 is nothing but 32H. This is the logic what we're going to use. Please